All right, so I know iPhone 16 is right around the corner. Keynote coming up, pre-order coming up, and you know we got all the accessories that's slowly rolling in for the 16. But guess what? Everyone isn't updating. All right, some people the iPhone 15 series is going to be brand new to them, so they want to know what cases are still being offered. And we have an all new one up from Benks. And I will tell you this, man, if this case would have been out when I did my last top 10 video, this case would have been 1,000% in that top 10, and it would have been probably in my top 5. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is going to be the Benks Aurora Armor Pro for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, I know some of you are like, wait a minute, T, it's just the Armor Pro with a different texture. No, you will be so far from wrong. Now, if you guys don't know, I used to love the Armor Pro, and I feel like this thing used to be a top #1 case. I feel like for the 14 Pro Max, I think this was a #1 case, and I've always loved this case, but over the time, this case just has become very slippery with this Kevlar material. It really wasn't that much grip on it. The sides of it was just the plain rubber. And I don't know, over time, I just really grew out of this case. Now, fast forward to the Aurora Armor Pro, all right? I'm just gonna say the Armor Pro, the Aurora Armor Pro. This case has been completely redesigned where I feel like this is the way that case should have been. Now, they have a 600D Kevlar material, which is gonna give you that nice grip. You can actually feel the weaving. That's gonna be really good when you were talking about holding it in your hands for grip. So it checks the mark when we're talking about grip. It completely reimagines grip coming from the original Armor Pro. Next up, when we are talking about the sides, these sides used just to be the plain Jane rubber sides, not really much to it. You can see the case kind of having a little bit of flex to it. Not anymore when it comes to this Aurora Armor Pro. You actually get the weave that's going along the sides of it now, and that really strengthens the side of this case, so there is no budging or no movement at all when it comes to the sides of this case. Also, when you look at the buttons are a little bit more redesigned also to be a lot more cleaner. The way they go in there flush, the action button looks a little bit cleaner. Everything looks so much more refined when it comes to this Armor Pro case. So let's go ahead and talk about it. And first thing, let's go ahead and get it off the phone because this bad boy is an extremely tight fit. So let's go ahead and start off by looking at the inside. Of course, you're going to get that MagSafe magnet built with DuPont Kevlar, just like I stated to you. And you can kind of see going along on the insides, I'm pretty sure this little designs and this may have something to do with the manufacturing process of the Kevlar being on the sides, could be. But let's go ahead and take a look at the back right here, and that's going to be that Aurora Pro. I just love it. All right, you get that black metallic. You got to make sure you put it up to your face so you notice that your metallic camera lens, where before it was maybe just the regular color, now it's going to be a black, which I feel like does blend in a lot better. Just looks a lot better in my opinion. Don't know how I would like it if it was just looking like the raw, metallic color here. You're going to get that Kevlar, just like I stated, all the way around. You get a little break right there when it comes to the button. You get a little break when it comes to your cutouts down here, and the little break of it when it comes to your volume up and down and your action button. Now let's go ahead and weigh it real quick, see how much this case weighs, because it still does feel pretty light in the hand, but I'm pretty sure it may be a little bit heavier now. Dropping it on the scale, 39 grams. And in my opinion, I feel like that is very light for a case that is made up of these materials. Let's go ahead and pop the iPhone. Very snug fit. Pop it back on the scale now, and we're looking at 274 grams Aurora Armor Pro with the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, first things first, let's go ahead and look at the lay on the table protection. Now, what was I about to say? A label table? Lay on table protection. As you already know, man, I am rocking that tempered glass screen protector. And when we're talking about lay on the table, it has a very faint lip. I'm talking about very faint lip. Now, this isn't going to be made of anything heavy duty protection. This is going to be kind of your light to medium, your everyday drops, okay? Because everything is covered on this phone. So in your everyday occasion of just dropping it, making an accident, falling out your pot, I'm pretty sure you'll be just fine. If you wanted to sit it on face first, you will be protected because it does have a very small lip. Once again, nothing heavy duty, but the lip is there to elevate it off of a desk if that's your thing. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the fit of this case because that is the first thing that really blew me away when I put this case on. So let's go ahead and start off with the top. I'm talking about no pull at all. When it comes to the older one, you are going to get a little bit of pull because of this rubber material. Now with that Kevlar just sitting right there on top, and you're only getting that little rubber going around on the very tiny edge of it, that really strengthens it and gives that support where you're not getting any movement at all. Rock solid on the top, almost like a brick when it comes to fitting. Coming around the sides, you're going to get a little bit of movement where your buttons are. Not a lot, very minimal movement. And coming down the sides, I'm not getting any movement at all. I'm talking about this thing fits up here with perfection. Okay, Benks, amazing job when you were talking about the fit on this case. And coming down to the bottom down here, you're only going to get a little bit of pull right here where the actual lightning, the type C. Sometimes I still want to say lightning, right here where the type C is, but it is not moving at all. You were talking about very, very sturdy. So all the way around this case, you get a very sturdy and tight fit. When this thing is popped on all the way around, you can hear, and you kind of have to force the sides off. Very tight fit all the way around. There is no loose fitting. There is no sloppy filling when it comes to the fit of this case. Absolutely amazing job when it comes to the fit. Now, how does this case feel in your hands? I feel like it feels perfect. Night and day to this one, because this bad boy would get so slippery in the hands. I have dropped this due to it being slippery. A lot of you have reported this case was slippery. You don't got to worry about dropped by water. You don't got to worry about this case right here slipping out your hand. It actually feels very good when we're talking about the grip category. That 600D Kevlar on the sides really give you a lot to grip on, and I'm loving it. Okay, I am absolutely loving this case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Does it add a little bit of bulk to it? Sure, it adds a little bit, but this, in my opinion, is nothing. I would still call this sort of a minimal case because this does not bulk up your phone a lot, and I'm loving the protection, the attention to detail, and the fit of this case without bulking it up too much. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the MagSafe. So let's go ahead and bring the MagSafe over here and just drop it on MagSafe charging. So it will begin MagSafe charging. And I need to run over here and get my all right, had to get a MagSafe wallet for the little test over here, man. But dropping that on MagSafe, you see it does work just fine on MagSafe. And then trying to pick this base up, now it will not pick this base up. The magnets aren't going to be super strong. If there is one downside of this case that I can probably say is the magnets. All right, the magnets are a little bit on the weak side, but I have been using this, and this case just, it does perfectly fine when we're talking about using it on MagSafe chargers, when you're looking at car chargers in your car, anything like that. This case is going to perform just fine. So don't think that it has a weak magnet just by not picking up this big heavy chunk of whatever it's made out of. No, it is still going to have a very capable magnet and able to do whatever you want to do when we are talking about your MagSafe accessories. Now let's go ahead and put a MagSafe wallet up here. Now, although I know this doesn't really match that much, but I wanted to go ahead and throw it up here because that was the quickest one that I can basically find. But when we're talking about the MagSafe wallet, it has a decent hold to it. Nothing super strong. It will maybe move and dance on this a little bit because of that Kevlar material. But if you're a person who wants to use a MagSafe wallet, I'm pretty sure if you get one made of different materials, it may not move and shake around as much, but the strength is there. And I feel like if you did wear it, you wouldn't have to worry about this coming out on your pocket or anything like that. I feel like this will remain attached to your iPhone. But I know you all want to come for the shake test. I know that's what you want to come for. Let's go ahead and pop the MagSafe battery pack up there. Of course, it starts charging it. And let's just go ahead and go light shakeage. All right. Medium, which I feel like it will fly off when we are talking about medium shakers. So that just shows you that the magnet is not crazy strong, but it is strong enough to be able to handle all of your MagSafe accessories. And trust me, you guys don't want a ridiculous strong magnet because it will become a pain in the you-know-what when you're talking about trying to remove it off chargers and different things like that, man. So this is going to be the Benks Aurora Armor Pro for the iPhone 15 Pro Max series. This case will run you $52.99 over on their website, but you already know I got a discount code for your boy, man. Use the code TechnicallyT15 to get that 15% off of your order. No, this is not a sponsored video, man. Benks is just one of my partners who always wants to show love and give you a discount code so you can get a little bit off those cases when you find them, man. So go pick this up. I love this thing. This will be on my iPhone 15 Pro Max until the 16 Pro Max getting here in Benks. If you're listening to this video, hopefully this thing is already in works for the 16 version because I needs to have it. I need to have it. It needs to be here for the first top 10 case video for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So go check it out. Love this case. If I had to do my top 10 case all over again, man, this case, it'll be high up there. I think I might have it in the top 3. I'm putting this up there with the Kadabes, the D brands, the Phone Rebels. I'm putting it up there, man, because the attention to detail, the way this case feels, the way the buttons look, everything looks so clean, everything looks so sleek. And I feel like Benks just absolutely knocked it out of the park. But if you want to see that top 10 case video that I did, the second version that I wish this case would have been in, I'll be leave that video right here.